Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the world of success. As I stand before all of you, today I have a very interesting topic to discuss with you, and that is about management skills. See what happens. I visit a lot of MBA colleges where there are people who are developing themselves for tomorrow, as the leaders of tomorrow, as the managers of tomorrow. That's one. At the second time, there are people who are already working as managers in various companies, including FMCG companies, pharmaceutical companies, IT companies. They're working as managers. They keep on discussing with me as to how they can become better and better. And MBA students keep on asking me as to how they can be the leaders and the better managers of tomorrow. I always give them tips, make them understand as to what they need to do, implement, so that they can become better managers and the future leaders of tomorrow. They said that, sir, why don't you make a video of the same so that we can keep this with us, and each time and every time we feel like going through it, we will go through it and understand and implement what you tell us about it. So in my today's video, we are going to talk about management skills as to how you can become better managers in your organization, prove yourself, grow yourself, and make your people grow and the organization grow in the industry. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's discuss about the first very important skill of a manager, that is people management skill. See, as a manager in an organization, you are the bridge between the organization and the people you are working with. Your people are the assets, the pillars and the spine of performance, because you are managing what? Besides the situations, you are managing a team as well. A team would have a collection of different people. Now, these would be diversified kind of a people. A very important thing as a manager you should possess, the ability you should possess, is to understand each and every individual. Because see, what is going to happen is that you are going to manage conflicts. There would be conflicts between your team members, between one of your team member and you. So understand as to why this conflict is taking place, so that you can provide a proper solution. Please understand, like in my previous video, I mentioned that there is a difference between reaction and response. So try to understand, try to comprehend, have a very good listening skill as to why this gentleman or the lady is saying so, and then give a proper solution and a proper response. This is very important. The other very important thing is, if you want you to perform and your team members to perform, because without team members you cannot perform. It is because of your team that you are there, and team would help you in your performance. So, important thing over here is develop your team. In whatever industry that you are, develop your team into skills. Now, the skills would be divided into two parts. One would be the hard skill, the other one would be the soft skills. Depending upon in what industry you are operating, please ensure that your people have the solid set of skills in both the hard ones and the soft ones. That's the most important point that we have discussed about people management skills. let's discuss about the second most important aspect of a good manager, of an effective manager, that is effective communication skills. There are many videos which are available of mine only on effective communication skills. You can go through it for the detailed part. However, I just want to inform you that the communication has 5 major parts: reading, writing, listening, speaking. And the most important part of effective communication is a perfect body language. So remember, whenever you are interacting with your people, whether they are your subordinates or whether they are your seniors, you need to take care of each and everything. Having discussed about the 2 very important skills of a manager, let's talk about the another very important skill for a manager, that's leadership skills. Let's understand, ladies and gentlemen, what is leadership? Leadership basically is an influencing process. Leaders have followers. And why do these people follow the leader? Because they appreciate what the leader has done for them. They feel that yes, whatever this lady or gentleman is doing, he or she is absolutely correct. We must follow him. So that's leadership. Now, in leadership, I'm going to give you some tips so that you can become a very good leader. The first very important point is that as a manager of the organization, you have a team. Am I right? So, you need to build a very positive atmosphere amongst your team members. As a leader, as a good manager, you need to set the right examples for your team. You must lead the team by exemplifying. Before asking them to do a particular job, you need to set an example as to how the job is done. That is the second point. The third important point over here is in leadership skill is that you must understand each and every individual and accept the contribution made by them. See, if you have seen any match, there is a post-match discussion wherein there are the news channel people who come across and interview the captain. Now what does he do? See, he always appreciates the team members who have made the team to win. Even if the team has lost, he would never criticize anybody. He would appreciate, he would accept the contribution made by each and every individual. Fourth, very important managerial skill is the problem solving skills. See, when you're working in an organization, there would be various situations which would come up where you need to address them. A good manager is the one who addresses these problems in a very cool-headed manner. Now, you have to follow simple steps. Step number 1. What is the problem? Since when is the problem? Why is the problem? Where is the problem? Who is creating this problem? So, you have to divide this problem into certain W's, like I have done. Once you have done that, then you arrive at the best possible solution. List down various options which are available for this problem. You have identified the problem. Now list down various solutions. Solution number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Discuss with your team members as to what would be the best possible way to handle and address this particular problem. And finally comes the technical skills that you must possess as a manager. See, if you are an engineer, you should know how to execute your job functions. If you are a salesperson, you should know how to execute your job functions. So, in whatever job that you are in, you need to understand that you should be very, very good in having a sound product knowledge about the product, knowledge about the industry, knowledge about the company, knowledge about the competitors, and knowledge about the customers most importantly. All the best. I am sure this video would help you in becoming a better and better manager and the leaders for tomorrow.